No guys, back again. At this kind of the spot today, we had a little bit of you understand, whenever we have some of the work, it has already commenced, and people are gonna be talking about, oh, when is the work gonna be starting, ABCD. A bit you have to understand, like people right now, they are looking the opportunity, like when is the job gonna be starting, because you can now see how bulky this kind of the blocks are, and they're gonna be 750, and also sometimes we're gonna be having like this one's gonna be breaking a bit because of maybe the shaking, the movement, talk about the transportation. That's normal. 1 or 2 or 3 they're gonna be breaking, but to the real fact, more of them reach because they are stones, not like the bricks. If it could be bricks, they're gonna be transported in such kind of the farther distance. You can get only 1,000 out of 6,000 if you can just carry them here, and it will be a bit of a problem. But these ones are stones, and even you can hear the sound that they can just give out. Exactly. So you're going 10-10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exactly. So it will be 9 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 by 10, which is approximately 90. Hello, beautiful folks and the internet, wherever you are. Welcome back. It's back again. And today is today, and tomorrow going to be another day. We have reached the site again to Matiko'S position, and we're going to be making sure that we are getting some of the materials that we have been to bring and at the site. Already we have the truck that we're going to be having the blocks, talk about the machine cut blocks. And this one of the courtesy from the Azan Foundation, and we're going to be making it happen, and everybody's just awake. And including Mr. Mokami is available, the moms are available, and also Mr. Watfo is available. Boke mambo vipi?
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Everything is nice? Thank you very much. So, Mr. Mokami, hi.
Morning.
Morning.
Yeah.
Hey, you are already on the site.
Yeah, I just want to offload.
You want to offload?
Yeah.
Today is today. We shall see. Matiko'S, what's up, man? Everything is good?
Yes.
Conquer the Babylon. Everything is so nice. We have a little boy here. Hi. How are you? Everything is good? Mambo. Mr. Watifo, Jambo Kenya. Buyore. Thank you very much. So guys, already the truck, talk about the road is here, and it's going to be coming and getting to this kind of the position. Talk about token. Yeah, so you're going to be not having much of this is the first orientation. It was a bit of we can call it a virgin road here. It's the first time we're going to be getting through here, and we want them to be offloaded at this kind of the area. Talk about very near to the house here, so it cannot have any kind of the problem. So we are orienting this kind of the road here. Kama kuko na ngori siweke mawe. Tuweke hizo mawe. Hapa. Haya, toka. Toka Mr. Watifo. Let him come with a lot of power. Ama itolewe. Inaingia ndani. So you're gonna be having a problem. This one can hit it like something else here. In bezi ya mtu.
Ya mtu.
Hapo hapo ndio inaingia ndani ita.
Inapumua spidi kuna. Inazama mbele na nyuma. Unaona kama mguu ya nyuma ishazama.
Hii ni ya mbele. Ya nyuma iko sawa.
Ona hii mguu inasukuma huko.
Hapa inafanya hivi.
Zama ndani. Hii hizi sukuma ile. Alingeni ama mkate hiyo miti ingine.
Unataka kata gani? Hii iko hapo mbele. Si ukate Matiko. Kata hii.
Kuna nebanga mimi. Kuna nebanga. Alipokula kwa nebanga.
Si ukata hii mti. Katia chini kabisa. Endo lete panga.
kitu kacha hii mpiketeka. Orang dua apsore bas. Itu kita. Kamu mungkin pang ketiga. Macam hans. Jom kita mau mering.
Toka. Garoto. Estamos ir errado. So we're going to be having a little bit of the discussion because we're going to be having and a later gem. We're going to be having a problem here because of this is where they just uprooted the banana plant from, and we're going to be having a little bit of a problem here because of Shafika.
Ibiro na mchanga kidogo bwana.
Nataka kutole. Toa hii kidogo. Yenye kukotaya hapa. Dang lo kini kaja. Uso tem coach. Atem kaja.
Kaja kaja kudai. Kaja pe.
Nini kati ile mchino nyona ng'u. Nimekwambia simweke zile mao flat. Si hizo zimekatwa.
Kile kidima flat gani?
Ona Matiko. Njoo tuchukue hiyo mao yenye ko flat peke yake yenye hajapasuliwa. Hizo flat peke yake. So we have to arrange this kind of the road so it cannot be a bit having a problem here. Talk about slippery, and it has a little bit of a slipper, and that's what we don't need here because it's gonna be sinking. This is where we uprooted talk about this kind of the banana plant from, and a bit gonna be having a problem here, and we don't have to get in such kind of the position. Chukua hizo flat peke yake, hizo flat peke yake. Usilete yenye imekatwa. The ones that are a bit hit, they cannot be used here because of the tires. They can just burst them, or they can just pinch the tires and bring some of the shenanigans here. The problem. So we're gonna be needing, like these ones are not allowed, but for the tipper, this one is allowed for the tipper. That's what they did into this kind of the position here, as you can see, and the road became a bit harder, and even the truck will just pass here. So that's what we're gonna. Hii hapa. Hii hapa. Easy. Hii yenye haijapasuliwa. Ona hata hizi ziko hapa hivi. Ona hizi. Ona hizi. Hizi ziko sawa. Hizi hapa. Tagato video. Bono mbega chetere. Mungependa mungeja amita sukuma. Sometimes tairi ambere na kuanga ya ufala.
Nyewe.
Tairi ambere na jondi inakata kabisa.
Mchaka ni soft bwana. Kama naingiza tu jembe linatoka yenyewe. Leo inapita na mzigo kweli hapa.
Anaenda kibiro yake the king uso kutoka ni kale.
Tuteke kurusha kwa gani. Doge de matanyika kare.
Mimi nitokera renga hano ndio maana.
Yendine menoa. Tuteke la terra.
Karusha. Let me set from the far end. You can see we're gonna just get inside here. There's a bit of problem that we're gonna be having on this kind of the road. It was the problem of the virgin road, and for it to be, and if it's gonna be raining, no truck can just get into this kind of the area because of the rain. So let us be so punctual. Yeah, fantastic. Hapo sawa. So guys, we have made it happen. So we're gonna be offloading here. Let us handle this kind of the matter, and we understand who is to offload and how, and also this kind of the road comes with its own people who are gonna be offloaded. And I've seen the gentlemen, they are here already. Wow, the blocks are here. Janzio hapa.
Kitambi fike hapo imeisha.
Kitambi itakuwa. Na unajua bado kuna zingine zitaendelea kuja. So tusiweke pamoja.
Tunakuambia hata kama ni hiyo angeanza na hapa tu.
So guys, we're going to be having more and more trucks to come because for us to construct the whole 3 houses here, we're going to be needing more and more of them to come. So we should be very reliable to make sure we're going to be starting from far. And this kind of the way, it's going to be so fantastic because we have got them at the position that they are relevant, whereby the family can just handle them very meticulously. Watoto watoka. Mama, sasa vitu zako ndio hizi hapa. Oh, umekuwa ukiomba peke yake. Oh, yeah, the truck had a problem and already today it has landed, and they talk about imefika. It's a courtesy of Azan Foundation.
Yes.
Yeah, and they have made it happen. This is the first truck we are getting here, and we're going to be having more and more to come. Yes. Exactly. So we have more and more because we're never going to be completing the whole houses. We're going to be have brought maybe 4 or 5 of them. So this is the courtesy to show like the Azan Foundation is serious about the construction of their home. Talk about this time around here. So sasa mtatuambia basi ni watu wangapi wanafanya. Tusije tuchanganyikane, tusichanganyikiwe huyu aseme kunavutana huku tunavutana huku.
Chenye iko tumetoka naye Mabera watu wawili.
Watu wawili kutoka Mabera. Huyu na huyu. Okay? Waboma ndio huyu na huyu. Okay, hao wametosha?
Hao wametosha.
Hao wametosha. Ama uko 5?
Wewe unaona kwa maana kutoka.
Okay basi, haya ingia. Okay, we are now 5. How much does it cost to offload?
Offload ungesemeni bei bwana.
How much is to offload?
2000.
No. It can never be, bro.
How?
Yeah, haiwezi. Hata mimi nimefanya kwa tipa, sijawahi fanya hata ni 100 ikienda sana. So 1000 is enough.
They are 1200.
I know 1000. They are 5.
There are 5.
Yeah, they are 5. It will balance them. Yeah, that's 200 will bring some confusion again. So umesema how many are they?
There are 5.
No. The
750.
750. So we're gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, yapange tu hivyo tukienda juu. Then we shall now count from there. 750 of them, and I think. So again, guys, we have to. I was not told to that kind of the way of about the offloading again. It's gonna be needing us. I thought it will be cut from the price of bringing those kind of the blocks, but we have to pay in terms of how it's gonna be the way they deliver. So that is another miscellaneous that sometimes we fail not to add. But that one, whenever you handle them, you're gonna be sorting it out whenever they come. So I think the blocks are so good. Isn't it 6? 6.
9.6.
9.6, Yeah, these are 9.6 here. Exactly. Come here.
Yeah. Okay.
Mambo iko fiti. So guys, we're gonna be using these ones here. We don't know, gonna not use some of the bricks here because we're gonna be not so different from others, and we have to make it happen. And this is a courtesy to show like we are serious about it, and the work gonna be continuing very meticulous. Mzee, mambo sasa iko namna gani? Kila kitu iko sawa? Sema thank you Azan Foundation.
Thank you
Azan Foundation. Thank you very much for you making it happen. So also, Godi, now Godi, they have a very good phone here. You are now operating. Aye. God praise you. Boke, mambo iko sawa?
Iko sawa?
Hey. Everything is possible. Exactly.
Sema zinaenda 10.
Yeah. Guys, now the road, what I can say is this kind of the road that we are having here to Matiko'S position is a bit complicated whenever it's gonna be raining. And right now it's a sunny time. We can just use it, and the truck can go wherever it's gonna be getting up to the inside. But the problem is if it rains, it's gonna be a problem encountered from that kind of the pathway. And for the people supporting and the other things, and talk about the Azan Foundation, we appreciate so much, because even the family is so happy whenever they see everything is just conducted and reaching to the site the way we had planned about it. There are so many people who are just outside talking about Gintu. We don't see you posting about Matiko, maybe ABCD. What I can say is we are small. We are not here to confirm anything from anybody, and we are not here for the competition of showing like we can make it or we cannot make it. The good thing is if we have analyzed and we have said with Azan Foundation, because I'm the talk about the project manager at this kind of the time, to make sure that the materials are getting to the site, and whatever is just necessary going to be getting there. There's somebody who was saying, Gintu, we see you bring some of the materials to your own sites and filming the other sites. So if the work has come, like the way Azan Foundation already it has brought this kind of talk about this kind of the lorry to bring the materials up to the site, it's well and very fantastic. What is just a bit going to be coming, and we are not here to confirm about, we are relaxing because of this, or we are not doing this because of this one. We are not here to comply or to get to anybody's report like, this is how it's going to be. Whoever has that kind of the mentality to talk about, it could have been done, December. This is the December. And when we say December and the materials are getting to the site, we mean like this December, we're going to be making it happen. Let whoever going to be talking, let them talk. But we know what we're going to be doing. Right now we have confirmed bringing the machine cut blocks to the position, which means this kind of the machine cut, they are expensive for us to bring them here, not compared to the bricks, but this kind of the machine cut are reliable. Number one, this machine cut, whenever it comes to cement, use of cement, they are very fantastic, and they consume less cement whenever you're going to be constructing. Talk about the cement combined with the sand. They're going to be using it in a small portion, not like the bricks. Number two, the house is going to be reaching to the top like a safari rally. It's going to be running like something else. Today, it's here. Tomorrow, another stage. So it will go very quickly to the lintel stage and also roofing very, very quickly. Number three, there are stones. And you understand whenever we talk about a stone is a stone. It can never leach, it can never do whatever. And they're so hard enough whenever the house is going to be constructed so equally, and everything will just be okay. That's what I can propose to this kind of the time. So the block ones are so effective. And also me, I'm going to be buying also some of the blocks to construct. That's why I was waiting for the real time to reach so I can just see the durability and much more. You understand, we have to categorize and see between the bricks and also the blocks, which one are so effective when we're going to be constructing a tank. So the blocks can do better than a brick because it's a stone. You have to understand that one. The material that you are using, which type of the material are you using, and that kind of the area. So that's how I can just say a little bit here. The road was having a little bit of a problem, but they have to get in because this is a road and it has a little bit of a channel that we don't want to cause some of the erosion to the plants here. So removing this kind of the bulking of the soil here, and that is not the necessary. So they're going to be trying their best to get in. If that road has got up to Matiko'S position, this is a courtesy like everything can get, but in one condition. If it rains, it will be so hard. It's only a tripper can get to the site of Matiko. So we have to try our best to make sure that the materials which are going to be used very equitably, they're going to be served immediately. They're going to be used with an immediate effect of each and every. They have to be served before the rain going to be raining. Because next time maybe whenever it's going to be raining, you can find like, oh, they're going to be coming with some of the material going to be heaped at this kind of the position. And again, we're going to be using another. So we have to check onto that one because the timeline of the climate is also effective whenever we're going to be consulting what to do at this kind of the position. To Azan Foundation, this is the betterness we're going to be doing. So we have 750 blocks, talk about machine cut blocks. They have already arrived. So we're going to be counting and tallying whatever going to be coming. I left my motorbike here and it's not well. Whenever it comes to this kind of the village, sometimes you can find it inside the sugarcane. It has disappeared. So I don't have to have that kind of the challenge. So I stopped it here so I can just direct them and get to know if the truck or the lorry can get to inside there. So keep tuned. I'm going to be back to you in a short while. Let me get to the motorbike to the parking. Then I'm going to be getting back to them. And this is the courtesy to say thank you very much for Azan Foundation. You have made it happen. Even the family right now is proud, and even they have it because I said they're going to be coming. The road was having a little bit of the problems, east, west and south. The road was ABCD, but it has reached finally. It has taken 2 days since that day. It was having a problem in Migori, in Keno, and it has reached where it's now needed to bring the service. So I'm going to be taking down the number because now they have known here. Again, I will not be talking about, oh, come to Nyabuanse, oh, come from Nyabuanse. We're going to be passing through police stations road, oh, come 2 rivers here. A little bit problem. Whenever you say such kind of words, they talk about, oh, maybe you lied to them, it's Nyabuanse, ABCD. And whenever you talk about the space where you are, if you say Mabera, the cost is going to be a bit, maybe dropping with the 1,000 maybe. So when you say to Nyabuanse, it's going to be adding 1,000. Whenever you say to Nyamwini, they're going to be adding more. But you don't have to say so because they're going to be delivering. They have to understand you have to get inside. So that's how we operate with this kind of, including I did this kind of the work of the truck driving, material delivery. I know somebody can tell you come to Nyabuanse, but when you reach to Nyabuanse, a bit you can get somebody telling you, oh, we go down there a bit, and whenever you go there, you go inside until you can just wonder what's going to be happening at this kind of the session. So that's what we're going to be doing. So keep tuned, keep it locked, coming to you in a short while. Back in the studio. No guys, back again. At this kind of the spot today, we had a little bit of, you understand, whenever we have some of the work, it has already commenced, and people are going to be talking about, oh, when is the work going to be starting, ABCD. A bit you have to understand, like, people right now, they are looking the opportunity, like, when is the job going to be starting? Because you can now see how bulky this kind of the blocks are, and they're going to be 750. And also sometimes we're going to be having like this one. Going to be breaking a bit because of maybe the shaking, the movement, talk about the transportation. That's normal. 1 or 2 or 3 they're going to be breaking, but to the real fact, more of them reach because they are stones, not like the bricks. If it could be bricks, they're going to be transported in such kind of the farther distance. You can get only 1,000 out of 6,000 if you can just carry them here, and it will be a bit of a problem. But these ones are stones, and even you can hear the sound that they can just give out. Exactly. So you're going 10, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exactly. So it will be 9 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 by 10, which is approximately 90. And we're going to be getting Buy 3, buy 4, buy 5. Let's go. Yeah. So Matiko, kazi songe mbele. Matiko is sweating like something else. This is the work, man. This is now the work of the gentlemen. Yeah, there's still more to come. Let them not bulk me a bit here, so there's still more to come out. And this is how they're just offloaded, as you can see. And the full trucks, it can only carry 750. For the people who are just lying to the internet, talking about the road can get or can carry to 800, they are so lying, because this is a 6x9. It can only get 750, and that 750, you can see where they have been bulked up to. They cannot put, or they cannot place them at the back there because of the way bridge. So they have to place them to the front, because also when they are bulked to the front here, there, you understand, the road and to the front becomes so heavy, and that's the only position, that's the relevant thing that you can only do. So if it's not like that, you can see how they were just separating them, coming down to this kind of the position. So as these tires, because the way bridge weigh these tires, the back tires, not the front one. So if the back tires gonna be handling a lot of the kgs or a little bit of so much tons, it will be a problem to the road authority. They will just fine them and offload some of the materials to the side where they talk about the way bridge is, and also fine of a high amount of money. And that's why you see they cannot risk themselves. But if it will be a 5x9, we have a 5x9 that reaches somewhere here. That's the ones that they can carry 800. But this one here, at most, is 750. So that's what we can just offload to this kind of the site. So if we have 2 times, it will be 1500. And I'm gonna be asking the engineer how many blocks can we need, because right now we cannot have to ask the engineer. We are waiting for the plan to come, because we cannot start if the plan is not there. And you understand the authorities and how they operate. We don't want to have such kind of the miscellaneous with the authority talking about, oh, the construction authorities here, we don't have a plan of starting. So let us collect the materials first. After collecting the materials, it will be so favorable for us to start it once and for all, because we're going to be taking a short time as possible. We should have completed the mom's kitchen, talk about the house, which is going to be starting, and that will be the relevant. Let me tell the mom so she can just understand it from this kind of the time. Hey, mambo vipi mbura? Akiamuga magosira mono. Eno ngagosoire. Mukuru ho wansantora mawaso no mama. Hey. Thank you very much. Sit now. Besides, what is the problem? Say the problem. You need work. You need work. No, it's only work you can be given. Yeah. If you need work, the phone is not yet, man. So you just do the work. Your day will be coming, man. Sasa tujawahi fanya kazi na wewe. Sasa utakujaje mara kwanza tu hivyo pap.
Silikwambia.
Suri niambia nikakwambia, ingekuwa sasa unaniuliza oya tuko na materials zinashuka ama vipi. Sasa next time nitakwambia, si ndio? Sasa nani? She's called the real name she's called Nyansui. So talk about Mama Nyansui. Hi.
Hey. Hi.
How is everything?
I am fine.
You are fine.
Yes.
So right now we were probably to start the construction. It could be this week, but we don't have the plan yet, because some of the houses that we have decided to construct, they have reshuffled. So we have them to be added, some of the other things to come in. So the engineer took it back so they can just analyze and have a correct plan that has your modern kitchen should be inside. So that house that we're going to be building, the first one, they thought about you will select yours and the Matiko'S house, they could be the same. But you selected another design, and the Matiko selected another design, and also they have to be placed together so they can just alternate to make sure that the home compound will just be okay. You understand? So the plan a bit, that's what we are waiting for. Maybe this weekend or next week it will arrive, and we cannot start the construction if we don't have a plan. You know the authority. You understand what happened to this kind of the home. Many of the homes, even including me, when I was starting other houses to those kind of the charity program, then the authority, they were coming to talk about, okay, we are here to see the plan, and the engineer, is he satisfied, and much more. So we don't want to fail into that trial, and they're going to be coming to Symphon money. And they understand, oh, YouTube in Abuanza has money, ABCD, they're going to be coming for the money. That's what everybody's looking for. I saw that kind of the character to my Yuguno there, and they were coming after this kind of the time, it's Migori County coming. Next time, it's the National Construction Authority coming, talk about from the national government. And sometimes other officials are going to be coming who are not even relevant. So if you're not keen about it, it will be Symphoned until whenever it's going to be finishing the house, it will be something else. So what we need is a plan, and well satisfying a plan. After that one, the engineer going to be giving us the real quotation. This one's here to show out like we are serious of making sure that we're going to be developing this home. And I told you, don't hope that something going to be talking about ABCD. This is your time, and your time to shine. And the real fact is, one thing I want to tell people is, you can never know when your time is going to be coming. The time of yours will come where you are 80s, 90s, 10 years, 2 years, your time is coming. Like Godi, how many years are you? Godi is 13 years and 12 years. So God is going to be getting his own house at 12 years. But the mom and the father, they are more than 60 to 70 years. And they're going to be getting the house at their 70s. So you understand, Matiko is 30s. And they're going to be getting his house in his 30s. Yes. So it differs. Let's talk about, maybe your time has not reached. And whenever your time is going to be reaching, this kind of the village, all of this Nyamwini village will be developing into something else. And I saw you went for a party. Oh, you went for a party?
No.
What happened? Did the cow go for the dowry?
Hawanitaki huko.
Hawakutaki? Na ng'ombe zilienda?
Ng'ombe ziko.
Ziko?
Ziko hapo.
Cow never.
Hiyo ni biashara ilikuwa.
It was a business.
Ni biashara.
Yeah. This is so punctual. Kirin ulikuwa? Guys, you know. I saw nani alifukuzwa? Uko wewe mwenye amekuwa amekuja hapo. Ako Sami. Ameenda. Sami. Aya. Bye. You know, some of the villagers went to the party and they were chased like dogs in the mosque. I don't You know, guys, due to unconditional circumstances of the time, we have to handle and understand how the things come. And the good thing is we have to understand each other, and we have to know if this is the village you're going to be having a party. And the party has some miscellaneous. Other people could be coming without invitation, and they need them to eat. And eating is the progress. And if they are not put to eat, what are you going to be asking for? So to this kind of the time, you're going to be a little bit of a problem whenever you're going to be encountering such kind of the things. Number one, so many people went there for the party and the cows never went. So they never wanted the rumors to go out because it was a dowry day. How can a YouTube platform, people from America, people from UK analyze themselves and talk about, we're going to be giving dowry to an old lady who is 60s to 70 years. What was she doing when she was in an early stage of marriages? And which is a bit different. And right now the cows are still there. And I heard the dancing mom talking about, let me get somebody taking the cows, including the brothers. There's a very big drama in this kind of the village, and I don't know how I'm gonna be explaining such kind of the things. Na kulienda aje mpaka sasa ng'ombe mbona mkupeana sasa?
Hata mimi sijui. Mimi niliona tu ni biashara iko hapo kwa sababu
uliona ni biashara.
Hasa kwa sababu hata huyu mwenyewe mwenye anunua ng'ombe sasa hata alikuja mpaka hapo. Sasa angesema basi ng'ombe ziende na yatoke, akatoka kaacha ng'ombe.
So they invited, including the family of the woman, dancing mom. Then they came. Then they were told they should not live with the cows. Only they should live with the food inside the stomach. This used to be the creators one day. Mr. Watifo, did you get any prize? Because you are the one who gave out the dowry. Walikupatia hata kitu ama? Au? Everybody is just on. Guys, we understand it was a business oriented, and I saw the party was so lit. During the talk about after lunch, the party was so lit, and everybody was expecting to see how many cows gonna be getting out as a dowry, and who gonna be benefiting with that kind of the dowry. But at long last, the person who gave out the dowry was Mr. Wantiful here. But now they talk about let us go behind and eat him from the behind, and talk about let us give out the dowry to the same family. It will never happen in this kind of dowry. Let me say it as a fact. There's no day a dowry can be given out 2 times. It's only if the woman could be leaving this, can leave this village, go to another village and be married to another village. That's the time the other village would bring the cows to Mr. Wantiful, and they talk about we don't need any kind of the services from you. But to this kind of the regional people, it's just crinkums of the day. Telenovela, circumphonious reasons that are going to be coming out, which is not authentic whenever we talk about how we're going to be handling matters here. But sometimes you might be using the YouTube platform to osmoron or bring some of the tribal down or disgracing the tribal. Like right now, in this kind of the Nyamwini zone here, it's becoming a telenovela. Why? It's because how can a YouTube platform come out and talk about some of the sponsors from UK, some of the sponsors from America, talk about, oh, gonna be giving you some cows, give it twice. It can never happen. And the cows are still there, and everything is just still in its own constant module. So let us think and rethink how to think, and so it cannot have such kind of a misleading. And I was waiting for the family to sit down and talk about how are they going to analyzing that one. And it could not happen, because even the gentlemen who went there, they say they cannot take twice the cows. And even to that kind of the family, they cannot do it. It's only the video and posting some of the videos and telling people it's going to be happening that way, but nothing can happen. Keep it tuned. Back to this kind of the way getting forward. So guys, for the people who are just watching, if they're new to this kind of the channel, they're going to be talking about, oh, Gintu, you're talking about the machine cut blocks, they're here. Some of, talk about the hardcore, they're here. The sand, they're there. The ballast, they're there. And some of the people are going to be asking about what you're going to be building here, because we don't understand what are going to be coming out. This home of Mama Matiko here, they have been supported with a foundation called Azan Foundation. Or if you want to be saying it in the Muslim way, say Azan Zakat, and that is Azan Foundation. Zakat is a foundation. So when you say Azan Zakat, you talk about Azan Foundation to us outside here. So it has chipped into Mama Matiko, mostly specified to Matiko, and also the son, who is Godfrey, because they've been mistreated, disgraced, and their dignity has been falling. Because they have been given some of the things, including the surprises from the Americans, surprises from UK, surprises from somewhere else. Somebody has surprised you with a motorbike, and somebody has surprised you with cows. And why do you go on and talk about you're going to be supervising everything, including whenever there's no communication, there's no agreement between the mom and the daughter, the mom and the Matiko, the mom and the young grandson. You talk about the mom is maybe we can talk about disgracing this kind of the young boy, and maybe the young boy is suffering, such kind of the things. Since God was left to the mom, God yako wapi?
Godfrey.
Godfrey is a young boy, and he was left to the grandma. 12 years ago, Godfrey was born and the mom left. The mom of Godfrey left. Sindio? And left God with 1 year. And you understand the 1 year child, how that kind of the young boy should be and could be. And the grandma has been surviving with the grandchild up to this kind of the time. And also people are coming in to say about, oh, maybe Godi is suffering to the hands of the mom. A bit a problem. How can he grow up to this kind of the stage? And for this kind of the early stages of 1 year, 2, 3, it's one of the biggest and one of the suffering point that I could talk about, the God could be suffering. But he has grown up to this kind of the stage. He is a bit of the problems inside because of the poverty, sometimes because of the poorness of the family. But some of the people want to take it as an advantage. And that's why you see Azan Zakat Foundation came in through to rescue this family, because they've been used in terms of video 2-3 times a video a day, and talking about, oh, you understand, they are smelling, they are a bit bad, and also they have been buying. Godi has been the talk about the surprise came like cows to Godi, and again they came and took them. That's grabbing, that's like stealing. How do you surprise somebody and talk about, oh, I'm gonna be getting those kind of the stuff from them? A bit traumatizing, and also you left the family into a circus. Like the mom could be stressed, talk about the grandma could be stressed. Even there's a day I saw her crying to the video, talking about why do you take the cows, and which was a bit shameful whenever it comes to if you want to develop a village and still you give them and grab them. So are we growing the village, or we are making it to be in a circus format, or it's a telenovela? If it's just some of the telenovela videos, talk about I'm bringing and I'm taking, it could be so effective for us to be told. That is how we're going to be held it. And again, now that's what made Azan Foundation to chip in to help this kind of the young boy. And also the good improvement are going to be coming at this kind of the time, the grandma, because you are the one who has been holding the grandson up to this kind of the time. God is going to be supported the school, and he should finish the school and get the course. Even if you're going to be getting to the university, God is going to be supported to the university. So Godi soma kabisa, sawa? Unajua sasa wewe utakujanga kuwaokoa. Hatutakuwa hapa kila siku. Unasikia? Sahi Matiko hata soma, your dad will never go to school. Matiko right now is an old gentleman, and the only thing he can do is to do the offloading, and maybe going to be getting, maybe a surprise going to be coming or something, or a support going to be coming as going to be getting on. What we need is to make this family regain its own dignity, because don't disgrace the family because of the madhouse. Everybody, this is where we came from, including everybody, and to this kind of the cooler, and it's right now we are just still developing with some cements, and this was our dignity. Everybody could talk about, yeah, we have a madhouse but bigger sitting room, and everybody talk about, yeah, have you gone to Matiko'S home? They have a madhouse but a very big sitting room. Everybody was talking about, can I reach there to see how this kind of the things are happening? But this kind of the time, some people again are coming, including what has made Matiko also to be supported, is when they talked about, oh, we ever learned, we are ever following the videos. 2 weeks following, like, oh, Matiko gonna be getting a motorbike, gonna be getting a motorbike. At long last, the motorbike was bought, and Matiko was surprised, like, oh, a surprise has come to Matiko, now gonna be doing his own work. Again, we heard about all the bank accounts were opened with his ID, nothing was just regained. The bank account are opened with the other gentleman's ID. How can I come and talk about Godfrey, I support you, and again I use my own identification to open a bank account, which is not the good thing for the person to deposit the money of the motorbike, maybe a border. It can never be. The second thing, how can you talk about, I want to be supporting the person to build the house, and you come with a carpet and place it down at the madhouse, and the floor is of sand, and you put a carpet down and talk about helping them? A problem there. Number 3, how the disgrace was coming. Early in the morning, you have to... So this kind of the Azan Foundation chipped in to help this family regain its own dignity. And we say thank you very much for Azan Foundation for regaining and also bringing the respect again to this kind of the family. And that's why I said, you can never know when your time is. And I was ever giving an example. Jamaican uncle is of 74s and to 75 years. And he started his own YouTube journey in his 70s. And why couldn't he start it in early stages? That time was not there. The God's time is the best. And this is the time now to develop them and make it happen. And that's why you see we are making things coming out more fantastic. At this kind of time, say Azan Foundation, thank you.
Azan Foundation, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. This is just the beginning. We're going to be having more and more to come. And I said, and our people are waiting for me to say what we're going to be building here. We're going to be building 3 houses. House number 1, it's for the mom, the parents, including Mr. Watifo. Where is Mr. Watifo? Watifo again. Yeah, Mr. Watifo. And also, I remember Mr. Watifo has been disgraced muchly. Whenever it's just the way he's wearing this way, somebody can come and talk about, oh, you are wearing bad clothes, you are that. It was a bit of, you can never do it to the parents. Oh, usijali. Mambo iko sawa. Mr. Watifo here has been disgraced. You can imagine the old person the way he is, and somebody is coming talking about he's dressing bad, he's smelling, he's smoking. What is the benefit of that one? You are disgracing the same humanity we are. And that's why you see we're going to be developing them, and also they will never be looking the same. And this is how they're going to be looking at this kind of time. We're never going to be finishing the construction. It will be something else, and they will be in another level. Because Matiko has a sister, and the sister is talking about, let us make it happen. So the first house is going to be, and that's why we are bringing this kind of the material. All of this kind of the materials are for the mom and the father, and that house is going to be demolished, the first one at the top there, because the tradition, you understand the tradition to the north, that's where, to our Hurrian culture, the north should be for the parents, and the left should be for the last born son, and for the right side it should be for the first, the second born. That's how it is. But to this kind of the home, because we have now Godfrey, he has gone to the left because he's the youngest, and Matiko is now the son, has gone, like now the elderly has gone to this kind of the right side. So we're going to be starting with the mom to the far point. Then after finishing the house, because we're going to be taking like a week, that's why we are collecting all the materials, including this kind of the blocks that are being offloaded here. They are for the house construction for the parents. Then after they're going to be constructing Matiko's house. You're going to be coming to where this kind of the motorbike is, to the far point, talk about where the fence is. You're going to be sitting to this kind of the position. That's number 2. Number 3, it's Godi, where the blocks are, and that kind of the house is. That's where we're going to be constructing the Godi's house. Then this lower side will be for the chicken, and also the entry to the home. And also the perimeter we're going to be running all around to make sure that the main highway, it's where this kind of the lorry has penetrated from. So that's how this kind of the home going to be developing. So going to be taking not much time, or maybe consuming a lot of time, maybe taking over maybe months or whatever. They're going to be developed. The house construction will be taking, like the mom's house going to be taking like 1 to 2 weeks. Then she'll have completed. We take Matiko's house. So these materials we are bringing, because of the field is not bigger enough, you understand, some of the land grab has taken over because of confusion. You taking advantage of the poor or the advantage of the poverty to the village. You can buy the land at a cheaper price, like buying a chicken. Imagine, how can you buy a land right now to this kind of the century we are at 50,000 shillings, which is like buying some 50 chicken. You know, sometimes a bit a problem here. So we have to handle such kind of the matters, and also educate and lecture this kind of the young boys who are just growing, not to sell the land. It's the selling of the land, you can never do anything, because you can sell it, and at long last we are again talking about, oh, let me use this kind of your space here, again becoming a problem. And the gentlemen here, they are selling like Safari Rally. You think about, they are competing in selling. People are competing building, people are competing doing business. Imagine this village is competing selling land. Hey, we have to go direct to the point and pinpoint some of the things how to go and to do about it, and we should understand what's going to be coming out. So we have to elaborate and also lecture the people and understand what we're going to be doing. Exactly. So that's why you can see even this kind of the road to come here. You know, one thing that has become a problem is whereby you see how the parents are. Maybe they are old, maybe they don't have anything, they don't possess to have, or to, like, they cannot get anything. Somebody's coming and chipping to their life and talk about, oh, you know, you cannot develop because of the madhouse, because you don't have something. And you should go on and sell a land. Somebody can even come and talk about, you'll sell all of this kind of the land and I will evacuate you from this kind of the position, which is not a good thing if you're going to be using the YouTube platform to disgrace the whole village like that one. Or let us not talk about, okay, there's a neighbor here and they have developed and they are just developing. What we need is development. But don't use other neighbors to disgrace others because of, oh, you know, you are checking, maybe it's like jealousy, like this kind of the family going to be checking like it's a jealousy another person is having and they don't have. That's not the way. And don't use like, okay, they have poverty, come and buy some land in peanut shillings and talk about, oh, because of them, and whenever they're going to be complaining, you say you can evacuate them from this kind of the position, which is not the relevant thing. But if I'm deposited to this kind of the family, things are going to be happening so perpendicularly and everything has to be conducted the way it should be. And to the real fantastic module. Mambo iko sawa?
Sawa kabisa.
Ndego bike ono tankoro.
Ambuya ndo nika sawa.
Oh, mbuyore.
Hakuna tangu.
Oh, na ndo cheka mo bike ono. Kwa hamore. Oh, unashanga. Oh, he is just talking about, is this a doubt? You know guys, one thing, this family, the only cement they have ever used, it's that toilet only. It's only that toilet. And that toilet, for them to be constructed that toilet, it was like, it's like they were in heaven. They were even talking about this. How can this happen? And during to this kind of the time, nobody has ever guessed, like a truck can come and pour some sand, a truck can come and pour some hardcore, a truck can come and get some of the materials, a lorry can come up to the door here, which is one of the things that everybody's just wondering. But it's their time to make it happen. And let us get forward and make things coming out more fantastic. Are we logistically good? Thank you very much for the people listening here. And at least I've elaborated a bit for the people going to be starting understanding, like, oh, why are we here? That is what has made us to be here. So, Matiko, kazi inasonga. Matiko, today, haki ya Mungu nikirudi, the stomach is coming out, the empty. Today is today. Today is today. The stomach is coming out. It seems like you are satisfied with the food. The gentlemen here, they are running like a safari rally. Mukami?
Yeah.
Kazi ko aje?
Kazi ko chojo.
Alhamdulillah. Safi, safi, safi.
We are on.
You are on, yeah, you are about to.
Yeah, we are about
exactly.
to.
This is the work that I need this kind of the gentleman to do and make sure that they're going to be doing. The real fact of the village here, we should possess and make sure that the gentlemen are placed where they should be working. Yeah, like right now, Matiko now, after here it's showering and getting some tea. And after there, you're gonna be now relaxing and using the headphone. Headphone is it good? Yeah. And using the headphone, go to a little bit. And I think today you're gonna be hustling and you're gonna be getting some money. Tunaenda leo, si ndio? Mpaka turete mwanamke. Guys, today you're gonna be getting a lady. Tunaendea yule msichana. Sema haki ya Mungu. Thank you very much, guys. That lady, she has accepted. So we are going to bring. Amesema tunaenda kumureta. Imagine Matiko right today. Anatudanganya. Haki ya Mungu. Alisema lini? Sunday. Alisema Sunday? Yeah. Haki ya Mungu tunaenda leo. Guys, we are going today, and you understand we started a little bit of a chit chat with the young lady who is doing the phone accessory she's selling. So we need a woman who is doing a business. Whenever Matiko is bankrupt, the other lady is having, so they can share. And whenever Matiko has, the other lady is terminated from the work, they can share the revenue. That's very meticulous. But that's the work of the day, and we're going to be handling them. So you can see how the blocks, there are so many, and I think this ones can reach a house to the middle stage. If it's not a bigger one, we are waiting for the plan. If the plan comes, I will execute it, and we shall know how many blocks we're going to be using or how many trucks we're going to be bringing, so they can just make it happen. So that's what we're going to be doing here. So they are now completing the offloading here, and we're going to be doing the tallying, so you can just understand how everything is getting on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8. They're going to be arranging number 8. I don't know if it will be complete. I do not know. So they are coming at 1, 2, 3. A bit, some of them are confusing here. Oh, it's the same. Oh, it's the same, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exactly. By 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 90. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 90 by 7. 90 by 7. 56. 56?
90 by 7.
56 or 62? 56. Yeah, let's get it done.
63.
63, yeah? 50. Hey, man.
Yeah?
Man, are you getting me?
No, this gentleman. Hey, Oh, no water. Oh, so hakuna maji.
Hakuna maji.
Ni kidogo.
Hakuna hata kidogo.
So guys, we're going to be having a problem whenever we're going to be doing the construction. Oh. Oh. So hakuna maji kabisa. Hiyo kidogo unachotanga kiasi gani? So there's a little water that is still here and even it's not enough. Eh, Toto? Eh. Fresh ekiore. Aya. Siwezi kukudanganya kwa saa hii. Mnaenda mpaka huko. Hakuna kitu ya kurudi nayo. Aya. Sasa sijui vile kutaenda. Ama fanya hivi. Wewe kuja tu nayo afu tuangalie. So guys, oh, and it's very dirty, eh? Oh my God, so it's a bit dirty, and this is what they can withdraw. So I think even the construction time, we will put some of the people who will be fetching water from, I think women, they can do it better. And if we cannot agree with the women who will be bringing water from the river down there, and sometimes they might be talking about, oh, it's the YouTube ABCD, I will take a tuk-tuk because we don't have to embrace some of the people who don't understand, or they're going to not talk about, oh, how it's going to be handled, ABCD, a bit a problem, eh? And we have to handle how the matter is going to be arising. So to that kind of the way we're going to be bringing, and we're going to be maybe extending, talk about bring some of the people who will just go inside there and remove those kind of the soil that have just bulked onto the water channels, as they're going to be opening up those kind of the water channels as water going to be coming out effectively there. So whenever it gets to the construction, we're going to be using a lot of water to the foundation and also the construction. So we have to make sure they're going to be bringing a lot of water using maybe a tuk-tuk or whatever going to be coming out. So this is now 70 what? 72.
It is 72.
72. Exactly. Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
I'm getting it.
Yeah, you are getting me. Thank you very much for getting me. So here we have 720 up to here, the way they are. So we're going to be waiting for the 30 ones here, so it can just be satisfied. We have 750 blocks brought here. And if we're going to be getting, you understand, sometimes we have some of them have broke, but we will not have some of the problems. We shall count them and tally and see if they're going to be relevant after that. So I think the space again will be a little bit of a problem next time. So you have to look for maybe to the fence there, so you can just place them to the fence there. It will be so relevant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by this is
24.
24.
44 plus 720.
That's 44.
44 plus
1, 2, 3, 4. There's the ones that have broken, eh? That one has broken, and also this one here has broken. So 750 blocks have already reached the site. So thank you very much. I don't know now how the payment, because we have a down payment, and also, oh, to you are going to be paying you immediately. I don't know how you're going to be now getting the money. Oh, Matiko. Huh? Sasa sijui vile mtagawana, mtapanda kwa roli muende Nyabwanse.
We are many people, so how can we?
How can you? We agreed. If it's 1,000, it's 1,000.
Yeah, just add something, man.
So how can I add? Because even that money, I don't have it. Yeah. Even it was not even included. Even they could have included, I never knew like we need extra charge to offload them. And I thought about the road comes with the people who are gonna be offloading. So again, they come with you, and you are in the work, man. So a bit we have that kind of. But I'll pay for that 1,000 from my own courtesy. I understand, and that's how we're gonna be doing it, man. Don't worry. So, how are you gonna be balancing yourself? Do you have 400? You give, 600 you give the gentlemen, or ukona 200, ukona 200, ukona 100. Oh, mama. or they have to pass through the front. Yes, the road reverse in the pita hivi. Oh, hapa tapita. Oh, ushapiga. Sawa. Nani? Yes, Abu. Cement, fanya hivi. Au majamaa washafika kwa site. Sasa niongoje kama dakika 5 hivi tupatane stage nikupatie do uende uwapelekea cement. Ayo, usimwambie ni mimi lakini. Wewe chukua, alafu wakati wanatumia chukua kama ngapi hivyo? Haya, chukua 6 basi. Haya, wapelekee. Kwa hivyo tofali ushapeleka. So guys, even outside here it can just pass. So toa tu pikipiki iende juu. So nisukumie pikipiki. Ona. Kama ni hivyo, sina ni tolewe. Hii bench. Achivunje. Tuitoe. Matiko, sungwa hii. Hii bench. Ng'oa hapa. Hii hapa. Hii itatoka. Sawa. Kuja kidogo. Iko sawa nyuma? Njoo. Njoo tu nyuma. Kuja. Kuja. Hapo. So we have to get so it cannot disrupt here a bit. And we're going to be getting a corner through this kind of the position here. Sasa Matiko. Rochembe sasa ndao mimi niko chechi acha kugeuka. Iko inakuja tu hivi mara moja kienda huko chini kirudi reverse inatoka tu once Lazima urudi mara moja nyuma. Nyuma iko sawa, ukipenda ukaenda kabisa. Hata tu akuje kidogo kama inataka ingia. So everybody is rocking helter skelter. Is it gonna be Babylon Kihini Selassie? Yes or no? Vipi? Mko wangapi? Alego. Waine. Sawa, no problem. Very meticulous. So we're gonna be having to make this kind of the way, and so that they can just come through this side, and they can just hapa hivi. So this area should be just made so they can just come through this point, and they just stand through that kind of the position. They could be so meticulous, but whenever it's gonna be raining, it will be a bit difficult. So hizi zitatoka, si ndio? Afu mweke hiyo bench tu huko, kila kitu itakuwa sawa, si ndio? Exactly. Sasa mimi ninaenda bana. Mama nani? Tutupatie change. Usiwapatie 400 basi, wale waende kama uko nayo. Kama uko na 400 wale waende, afu wao baki. Mimi hapo ninaenda. Kwa sasa gonta kungine kuna site ende nkuya. Nyongo tuna mahike biri kubina. Utakuwa. Exactly. So Mr. Watifo, bye. Tutaonana tena. Wacha niingie site ingine. Check you guys in another site. Coming back to you in a short while. Getting to the Jigas family. That's going to be having a little bit of construction there, and also going to be handing another site to talk about the other site of the MCA. After that one again, we're going to be having another site from Mabera. We're going to be checking onto that one. Keep tuned, keep it locked. Coming to you in a short while. Back to you in the studio. Kuko sawa? Miamara. Thank you.